I don't understand how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time. I feel a bit nervous.
So this is not even safe in all capacities. This is just a shit show, actually.
Going to this random Airbnb tomorrow for Lily to pull off the stunt, so I can't actually imagine how Lily must be feeling.
I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy.
A lot like sex. I mean, and there's a rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys? And how?
Who brought the rose? What?
I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
I guess because...
Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on The Bridge Reacts, and I'm your host here on the channel, Marcus. Thank you for stopping by to see another episode here on The Bridge where we're talking about good things, we're talking about great things, we're also talking about positive things as well. The Bridge where we're trying to decrease the divorce rate, add into long-lasting relationships and marriages, add into the family unit. We believe in the nuclear family here, mom and dad being there, part of the child's life so they could be a great asset to society and also create a stronger working class community. If you like what we talk about here on the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell as well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Today's topic, we are talking about something a little bit different, and we're talking about something I wanted to talk about for a while now. And when it comes to, making sure you're treating your body like a temple. We only get one, really, or at least that's all we know about as of now, especially when it comes to ladies, not just men, but ladies, and how you treat yourselves, how you respect yourselves. And what I'm getting at is basically when it comes to body count, when it comes to allowing other people to be a part of your temple, right? And how it's been marketed in the last, I want to say, 15, 20 years or so, especially within the last 10 to 15, where it's like it's promoted to be more promiscuous. It's great. It's empowering for whatever reason. We're going to talk a little bit about that today with a Mr. Josh Peters. It's the channel, and the video is called I Slept with 100 Men in One Day. Gross. And the person who we're talking about is actually a Miss Lily Phillips, I believe her name is, and this is going viral right now. Kind of just walking through the ups and downs of this this interaction between her and 100 different men. And we'll get straight to it. I just want to put a little PSA too for the video. This is not us trying to laugh at or trying to talk about women or women who are promiscuous. This is not the video. This is not the channel for us trying to demonize ladies like this. We are going to tell the truth and say that this isn't right, and it's more than likely going to be a very negative experience for you in the long haul, physically, mentally, emotionally, and of course, sexually as well, right? So we are showing some compassion here on the channel and just telling it straight up to the ladies out there. Please take care of yourselves and treat your, body with some respect. Respect yourself, respect your soul, all that, right?
I'm Lily Phillips, and today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
I just want to pause it there for a second.
People in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy.
And I'm just going to skip around this video. We're not going to watch the whole video. It's a whole documentary over hours and change long. If you really want to watch this, I'll put the link in the description. I'm not supporting it. I actually downvoted the video. But in the same time, I do support, us showing the dysfunction so we can hopefully stop a lot of ladies from making these terrible decisions and choices that may impact them mentally, spiritually, emotionally as well. We're gonna get straight to the whole journey of Miss Lily Phillips, and basically want to get straight to where she's about to talk about it and her experience. Stick around, y'all. It's kind of a dark video. It's not a laughing matter. This is sad, actually. This is very yeah.
Other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy. And this is also something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
Filming was interrupted briefly by a phone call from Lily's mother. Apparently, she calls Lily every day.
Mom always calls me every day.
You have your mom still in your life. I wonder, is her father still there? Serious question, not even a joke. If your mom talks to you every day, I would imagine that would decrease the chances of something like this happening to a young lady, but maybe dad doesn't call as much.
What have you been up to today? I'm just getting railed, what are you? No, they're just always checking in on me.
You've obviously spoken to your parents about this, right?
I actually haven't. My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, I just got DP'd, I'm 17 guys today,
Yeah.
or this and that. They don't need to know the logistics. I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
I guess because it's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
Is it embarrassing that it's the number, like the quantity, that it's so high that it's in the triple digits, or is it embarrassing just the act itself? Because if you already were a cam girl, you did OnlyFans and all that other stuff before the 100 men venture and journey you're about to go on, like, what's the difference? Is it just, I guess it's just the quantity at that point, right?
Doesn't mean to say my parents are like gonna disown me or hate me or anything like that. I just don't want them to think less of me, you know? Like we can still be like very close and stuff like that, but I don't think they need to know like exactly every single detail.
Yeah. But they'll find out, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
They're
This
gonna
is the
find
thing,
out.
I think, with like my career and stuff like that, we're not sat here talking about.
Even if your parents don't, I imagine they wouldn't watch the content, obviously, not gonna watch their daughter, but like friends of the family, other family members, oddly enough, like, you know, it's just, it's everywhere. Like, you don't think your father's, if your father's around, your father's friends might even see it? Or like I said, family members too, like, bro.
Oh, I filmed this with brothers today, or,
Yeah.
you know, I filmed this, because there's just no need. I remember my dad saying, like, my friends talked about you, like, seeing you on mobile, something like that. And they know, but, like, there's just no point in being like, oh, you know, I'm doing this or doing that.
Yeah. Are there days where you second guess it ever?
Not particularly. There are days where I'm sat here on a Sunday, I am feeling a little bit more lonely. My friends have all got boyfriends. And I'm like, you know, I see a comment and people are like, God, no one's ever gonna marry you or something like that. And that can definitely like make me feel a little bit like, oh God, have I chose the wrong career? But like, I just totally love my job.
It is the night before Lily's big day. These girls don't seem very prepared. They're currently on their way to Newcastle, and then they're going to be coming back late tonight, and then Lily's going to sleep with 100 guys tomorrow morning, which seems mental to me. It doesn't seem like things are going great. There are a lot of guys cancelling. They're scrambling now to find people at the last minute.
A lot of regret from those men, like, and not just for the women, like, just not the women, this woman, it's only one, like, just the mental capacity as you as a man. Like, first of all, one of the most degenerate things running a train on a woman anyways, like, you know, imagine you being number, I don't know, 24, the 24th one that was in there. Imagine being number 70 something. Imagine being number 100. It's not a funny video, a funny topic, but like, what? Like, that's disgusting. That's fucking gross. The mental capacity as you as the man being a part of this, let alone you being that lady, being Miss Phillips, right?
I don't understand how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time. I feel a bit nervous.
So this is not even safe in all capacities. This is just a shit show, actually.
Going to this random Airbnb tomorrow for Lily to pull off the stunt, so I can't actually imagine how Lily must be feeling.
I think at the end of the day, people forget there's also my fantasy.
So what we're about to watch now, Aftermath. Lily did the thing 100 times, and now we are going to see all that has transpired, how she feels about it, and, you know.
Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
Oh, it stinks.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh, holy
I guess it. You actually can. Is that real?
Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in, where you travel from today? Oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, it's so nice.
Before we get to the end of this video, like, I don't have a chat, we're not streaming, but chat, bridge builder, subscriber, do you think she's okay? Like, serious question, do you think she's, like, look at her. Do you think she's okay?
To meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable,
Yeah.
take off your trousers, and we're gonna have a fun time. And I'll give them the phone camera, I'll just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera. Start usually with a and then I'd say like, is there anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the with a condom on or?
No,
No,
I
condom
didn't.
off
Condom off.
Okay, but then like once they're having sex and it's like
Yeah,
condom on type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Does smell a lot.
So you were doing like foreplay or whatever, fellatio, without condoms, but then you required a condom when they go inside you. Like, then you get to test everybody else who are replacements for the canceled individuals. So it's like, this is just a whole
A lot like sex. I mean, and there's Rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys?
Rose.
And how?
Who brought the rose? Nigga, what? You, okay, I'm really trying not to laugh at any of this at all. It's because it's not funny. It really isn't funny. It's pretty fucked up. It's sad. This is sick. Like, this is like low-key. Like, a lot of the comments you'll see, self-harm. She's literally inflicting self-harm on herself. This isn't supposed to be a romantic thing. What are you doing?
How are you feeling?
Surprisingly, downstairs is not really sore.
Okay.
It's more just tired. My eyes sting like nothing else.
Why?
Because of all the cum in it. I think I repeatedly said, you can come on my face, but not in my eye.
And they just went right at the eyes.
Well, I think like it might have been an accident. No, I mean, I've definitely seen some today, Jesus. And it just took definitely a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think it was when it was only like 40 and I was like, I'm not even halfway yet.
Yeah.
And 40 is still a lot of people. Like, imagine 40 people and be like, I'm not even halfway, like, done.
When was
Imagine 40 people and you're not even halfway yet.
the last time you ate?
I had I think I had a yam yam. Yam yam, is that what they're called? A little pastry. And then I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest.
Oh my God. Please get me through the rest of this video. Please, like, this is disgusting.
It's not for the weak, girls, if I'm honest.
It's not for any woman. No girl at all. First of all, not girl implies age, but it's not for any woman. No woman should go around and have sex with multiple men like that, especially all in one setting. Like, it's not for anybody. It shouldn't be for you. I mean, I'm not you, but
Yes, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like,
you're a
it's a
doll.
different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's not like just having sex with someone.
yeah, just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense
She's
than you
not
thought
okay,
it might.
dude.
Definitely.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just take
Yeah, 1 minute.
Like, this is literally sad. Like, all jokes aside, this is literally sad, bro.
I think I was you know when I talked to you last, like I was not nervous. It was like the day before I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. But it was good. It was more, I guess the interactions when like, I'd have to stop them early and like, you'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry, you got to go. And like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes.
And that's what's making you feel emotional, is that maybe you think you didn't give some guys a good enough time today?
Yeah, and it's hard, I think, having the interactions with them when they're like, what, you're not going to make me finish? I've come all this way. Like, kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit. I felt bad, like some people just travel so far, like I didn't want to give them a shit time and like come away from this and be like, oh, that was shit. I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like,
You can only think of or remember 5 to 6 different men.
If I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know.
And there you have it. No, I'm just gonna get to my final thoughts. The video's getting pretty long. So my final thoughts, right? There's not much really to say for my final thoughts, because you can, if you are a coherent individual, if you are an individual that is able to critically think and you can read body language and just kind of pick up on energies and people's vibes, emotions to a degree, some kind of emotional intelligence, you can see this young lady, even before the interaction with 100 different men, there's something not all the way there. It's not, if it takes a certain type of lady, unfortunately, that would actually create an account to show her body off to the world and putting stuff inside of her or doing certain acts with another person or having acts done to them for money, for clout, for recognition, fame, notoriety. I'd imagine it's usually for the money is the main thing, but like there is a certain connection that's disconnected there. And again, we shouldn't be promoting this. We shouldn't like how OnlyFans blew up in 2020 when everyone was by themselves at home. I don't know about you as the viewer. Do you know of anybody who, you were in high school, middle school with, and they weren't all that popular? They're probably even a quiet individual in school. And it's like all of a sudden, even back in 2020, 2021, maybe 2022, they made an OnlyFans for some reason. And it's like, only like 1%, 1 point whatever, 2% maybe of those ladies are actually making some kind of money that's above minimum wage at McDonald's or something like that. The rest of them are actually selling themselves for nothing. And that's a really sad thought. Like a lot of ladies are out here selling their souls and their bodies for nothing. And the internet's forever. This video is going to be up here forever. A lot of the videos that I've recorded that I've made mistakes, I didn't edit this right, or I forgot this, or blah, 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 I had the wrong information. It's going to be on the internet forever. And you have ladies out here thinking that it's okay. And then you have the society telling women that it's empowering to do these things. Yeah, go out and sleep with that guy. Who cares? You have ladies in the comment section talking about, blaming the men because of her, mental spiral, emotional, crash out low key. They're blaming the men for doing this. And it's like, I blame all parties. I blame everyone who's involved, especially her, because she's the one profiting from this. They're not getting paid. They didn't show their face. She's the one. So it's like, everyone's to blame. Everyone is kind of a victim. I think she is a victim, but not from those men, from her own doing and from society who has failed her and told her that this was okay in the first place. That's who victimized her. And I pray and hope to God one day, if I ever have a daughter, if I'm ever blessed with a daughter one day, that she would never even conceive a percentage of that thought of thinking that this is okay, that this is what you can run to if push comes to shove, that this is okay. And I hope you, the viewer, understand, if you even watch this channel, if you're a returning viewer, you're a subscriber, I'm pretty sure we're on the same page, right? This is crazy. This is insane. And this is literally like just her self-harming herself. There's nothing empowering about this, whether if it's 100 different men or if it's 10, 15, whatever, even 5 in the same day. The wrong person. And that wasn't going to be your husband. You're pressured into it either by yourself, him, society, whatever, your friends. None of this is okay. I think you should really save yourself for who you truly believe is going to honor you, respect you, and hold you in high regard. Not just anybody, especially 100 different random people you'll never see again who have video evidence of them doing things to you. As a reminder, that will never go away. Those are just my final thoughts. None of this is okay. Being promiscuous like this is disgusting. It is downfall of humanity and relationships between men and women. It's what we talk about here on the channel. But you can tell me your thoughts and tell me what how you feel about this. Hopefully you also disagree with this. If you don't, please let me know in the comment section. Let's have positive discourse. Let's talk about it. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. This was a little bit longer than I expected, but I think it's something to understand because it's a serious topic. Hopefully it can save a lot of ladies from making a terrible decision of thinking that this is okay and being supported. I think we can bring back a little bit of healthy shame in society, not trying to destroy and spit on people and shame like that, but like, hey, this isn't cool. This is not good. I don't know if I want to be around someone who's vibrating this low. I think there's a healthy amount of shame that could be applied back in society. Maybe we have a video about it, but I'm rambling. I'll see you guys in the next video.